this is what we're doing when we do Creance. His weight is high, he's turned his back on me, he's not bothered about food. Definitely no good day one. I've been here 5 minutes now. I wanted to work for his tea. Woody's been on the diet for a few days now and he's dropped a bit of weight. I've been just trying him on the Creance each day because the only time he's got food, or I've fed him on my glove when he's jumped in my glove, but he's not flying on the Creance because he's been a little bit up in weight. So I'll try him again in a minute, but first of all I thought I'd have a little walk with him. Been doing this every day. Take the dog out, take the hawk out. So if you saw last week's video, I was just talking about getting to the Creance stage, how we've been doing it, and now we're actually going for the Creance, so we're lowering that weight. He was been at fat weight until we get him coming nicely on the Creance, and then I should take him out, take him on a hunt, hopefully have a good old catch on his first one. That's my plan. But until although he's great and he's eats off my fist and jumps to my fist off his little perch, it's a big difference to being let go free. So he's got to be coming to me on that Creance nice and sharply, and then once we get out I'll just judge him, weigh him, keep watching him, and slowly but surely through the season his muscle will build, his fat will go, and he'll start putting on weight and getting fit. Stop feeding him in the evening. I'm bringing it back slowly to the morning feeds now, because that's when I'll be going out hunting, and I really do prefer feeding him if he's not catching in the morning, so he's got a bit of food through the day. It was a little bit of a colder night last night, so he did drop off a bit more weight than I expected, and it's mid-morning. I think I'll give him a go, and if he does come to me fist nicely, or if he does come to me fist, I'm going to give him just a little bit more than normal today, but some of that will be a piece of rabbit on the bone, so he can sit on my fist a little while. I don't want him turning his back on me like that, which is what he can do. Yeah, I've dropped him a fair bit really. It's below his weight that we last finished at, for sure. He's still not interested, so he's got to come down more. You just got to bring him down until you get that right weight, when you know he's nice and sharp. But this is not sharp, this is not what you want. But I can see he's going to come, but it's still too slow. He's thinking about it. He's getting there, but you can see that is way too slow. Some of it's effort, it's too far. He's got a lot of fat content on him, and he's thinking, I ain't flying over there. Can have that for doing that. Good lad. He's still not really hungry. He dropped his weight. He's still not that hungry. Hey mate, you good Woody? I'll pop Woody on the Creance again. And yesterday I was standing back here holding the Creance and got him to fly towards me, and he decided to go over my shoulder and go on the roof, which was a disaster really. So what I'm going to do today is run that through that loop. So this way, as he flies towards me, I can either stop him or slow him down. So I know he's still overweight. He's not ready yet to be let free, but I'm only feeding him if he flies to me glove. So you get to know that food, the glove is food, the glove is safe, but he's not way near low enough yet to be going free. So I'm giving him all his feed. If he flies once, he gets all his feed, and if he decides to go over my shoulder again, I can stop him. But he's turned his back on me, he's not bothered about this. Woody. So I'm doing one call until I know he's nice and sharp, and then I'm going to do it in a few smaller parts. I come out early this morning, about 6:30, before I went to work, and the hawk looked very enthusiastic, hopping about out in the aviary. He's gone in now, but it made me think that possibly he's going to do well today on his Creance. Hello mate. He's definitely calming down now, quite different. He's sitting there on one leg. You can see the difference in that weight drop. It's quite strange how they start relaxing. Character changes. Do you want to come out? Yeah? Come on then. Get on there. There's a good lad. Go and have a little way up, Woody. See what you're up to. There's your little mate down there, look. You alright, Chew? You're a good boy, aren't you? Hey? I've got his chick rehydrating in there. I've also got a few bits of rabbit that I've put in to wash the blood out, trying to make him as lean as I can and not to put weight on, but I want to give him a little bit extra content in the crop. So because his weight's dropping now, I'm going to give him a little bit of rabbit with the chick, and I shall remove the yolk, possibly the head, but he'll have a little bit more contents in his crop, but without putting weight on, although this will slow his weight reduction down a little bit, but I'm in no hurry. A bird of prey in the wild could go days without a catch, and that's the natural cycle. So the longer they go without a catch, the more determined they get. At the moment, he's not that determined, and that is why he's not coming straight to the Creance. But we're just following a natural cycle. So again, I'm going to put this Creance through this loop to change the direction. So because he's flying to me, I can then slow him down if he decides to go over my head or in a different direction. But it doesn't take much to stop the hawk, so you have got to be careful. You can stop him so easy because he's already got resistance there, so you need to just let it run through your fingers, I've found. I might save that one for tomorrow and just see his reaction on the chick, because I know that's his favourite food and it's giving me an indication. So he's been doing this for a couple of days. We're sort of half-heartedly doing it, just to really as an exercise, because I know I could just drop him down then start, but I've made sure that he's flown to me for his food each day, and then he's fed off my fist. So I'm not going to tip bit him, I'm just going to get a nice feed, remove the yolk. I've got that line run through my fingers. Let's see how he gets on. He's almost ready to come back for this now. He's just having a little think. Good lad. Good lad, Woody. Give him these couple of little bits of wash rabbit. Just that little tiny hop. That will put a little bit of weight on him. But I can see that he's getting there now, so I'm not too worried about the fact that tomorrow he'll probably be the same and not dropped, but he's still got to be lower. But he's finished on a good note. It's Friday now. Let's have a look what he's up to. What have you been doing in here, mate? Let's go and see what you weigh. He's about the same weight as he was yesterday, so I don't really expect much else than I saw yesterday on his Creance. Have a rouse, Woody. Go on. Lovely. So he's about the same weight as yesterday. I should have known that, really, giving him that little extra bit of rabbit. That's me being soft and not doing what I should do. But as I say, we're in no direct hurry to get him out. But he's already looking at my glove. Put that behind my back. He's looking round, so he definitely wants a bit of food. Let's see if he'll fly on a Creance a few yards or a few metres, whether you're in feet or inches. What I do each time for myself is to check the Creance line and the hook, and I always check Woody's equipment to make sure that it's all going to be okay, because it's so easy to have a problem. So I've got his little bit of feed here. I'm just going to show it to him. Just look at his reaction. Yeah, you see that? There's keenness there. He will come, but I'm not going to feed him unless he flies. I will feed him because I'm going to persevere, but he's got to fly to me, because I know he will. Right, he was going to go over me then. That'll upset him a little bit. But he was flying over and then lost his nerve, so that shows that he's definitely not low enough in weight yet. But this system where it's gone through that loop worked, and I stopped him before he actually went onto the roof of the house. And if you've got plenty of room behind you, you don't need to do this, because you can just guide him round on the Creance, but I'm working in a fairly confined space. I'm going to do him one little short hop just to see if we can get him going. So he's definitely not doing very well. Really, the scales don't lie, but I just want him to fly for his bits of food. How you doing, Woody? Want a little bit of dinner? Hey? Some dinner? Okay, we're at Saturday now. He's a little nervous of that line. I sometimes go out with my mate and his little merlin. He flies merlins and peregrines, but them merlins takes about 40 minutes for them to eat their little bit of grub. So slow. Set us a little challenge now, Woody. Next week, weekend's video, free flight and a rabbit catch. What do you reckon? Can you do it? Can you do that? You reckon? You think so?